Thank you for joining us on 23 ABC News. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Priscilla Lara. If you live in Bakersfield, you may have received this letter in the mail. It's a notice that the city of Bakersfield is proposing a series of sewer rate increases that would impact both homes and businesses. Property owners in Bakersfield could see their sewer rates shoot up from $239 a year to $950 a year. That's nearly a 300% increase and would mark the first rate hike since 2006. The city arguing the increase is necessary to keep up with rising costs, old infrastructure, and environmental mandates. But for families already feeling the pinch, it's one more bill on the rise.
What a bad time. Were they even thinking?
That's what Bakersfield resident Linda Calif said came to her mind after receiving one of the 106,000 notices sent to property owners in Bakersfield, letting them know about a proposed increase to sewer rates. If approved, the rates will shoot up from $239 a year to $950 a year, an increase of almost 300%.
Staff determined that increase was needed. These costs for maintenance and keeping up the system is actually increasing much faster than we expected.
A fee that Councilman Eric Arias says is too high for his constituents to pay.
I voted against the sewer and the water rate increases simply because I know that families are already struggling, and to continue to add to that struggle, now it's just not the right time for an increase.
As a senior citizen on a fixed income, Calif says she was shocked to see the rate's dramatic spike.
We depend on things like our retirement, Social Security, which right now we're feeling very insecure about. And so this is just like piling it on right now.
23 ABC reached out to Councilman Larry Coman, who voted in favor of the proposal. However, he declined to comment, stating it would be inappropriate for him to do so, considering the council will soon be voting on this in May. But if enough people protest, the rate spike can be stopped. In a recent Facebook post made by the city of Bakersfield, the city informs residents that they have a say in the decision-making process through Prop 218, a prop that requires local government to obtain voter approval for new or increased financial decisions. Those who are opposed to the proposed sewer rate increase must submit a letter in writing that 1. Identifies the assessor's parcel number, 2. Identifies the address of the parcel, and 3. Include the name and wet signature of the property owner submitting the protest. To prevent the rate increase, Prop 218 requires more than 50% of the parcels to oppose the increase. Assuming that the letters are submitted correctly, 53,001 letters must be submitted to the city clerk's office before the conclusion of the public hearing on May 28th. In the meantime, residents like Calif are asking council members to rethink their previous decision, as it could impact many in the county.
Please go back, do your homework. Think about the citizens instead of just passing the first thing that you think you can get past people.
Public comment will also be accepted on or before the public hearing on May 28th. For 23 ABC, I'm Priscilla Lara, your neighborhood reporter.
Local state senator Melissa Hurtado is also speaking out against the proposed sewer rate increase. In a press release, Hurtado criticized Bakersfield city officials in proposing the dramatic rate hike without a public breakdown of costs, phasing, or projected impact on property owners. Hurtado raised concerns that artificial intelligence and algorithmic pricing tools are increasingly influencing infrastructure planning and rate models behind closed doors.
As a matter of fact, I think that there's a lot more that city officials can do in terms of making sure that the methodologies are more transparent.
Hurtado introduced a bill aimed at preventing algorithmic price collusion across California utilities, a bill set to be heard in committee later this month.